Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to plant these bare root Bur Oak trees. These are 25 Bur Oak, 2 to 3 foot, and this one right here, well, a couple of them are right at the 3 foot level, and some of them are just barely even little twigs. We got these this year because they are out of the, the 4 to 5, which we got last year, and they've been out of the 5 to 6, since we've been planting. So this is what is it, Coldstream Farms in Michigan, I believe it is, where we got these from. So I'm going to unwrap this and get these soaking, and then I got my stuff for planting. I can imagine with a root ball that small for 25 plants, each one is going to have almost no roots. So I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do for digging the holes. Last year I dug the holes ahead of time and they're way too big in most cases. So this year I'm not going to do that. All right, I have some measuring stuff, and that's just for the ones that are going along the road right here. We have to make sure they stay on our property and are spaced right. And the rest are going in various places all over the place. I have a little kind of a dorky little map here. This is the road right back here. I'm going to try to get 3, possibly 4. This is the road right here where I'm going to try to get 3 or 4. And then this is where we were doing the fencing not that long ago. That's the new pasture over there. Still got to get that fencing done. And then we have 2 in the woods by the fort, 2 in the triangle that we just cleared, 2 in the other triangle we just cleared, 4 in the North Prairie, 1 at the end of the road, which is way down that way, and 3 along the west pasture right here. And these ones that are going along the pasture are going to go right on the other side of the fence, and then I'm going to slowly kill the trees around just in their area. The ones over here, the whole area on the other side of the fence is getting cleared. That's all weed trees, so they'll have enough light when they need it. Okay, so let me get these in the water and inspect the roots and stuff, and then we'll get planting. Okay. Oh, that was easy. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so it looks like they're going to be, I got to add more water to this. That's a fairly deep hole. I mean, I can wrap this around a little bit, but I don't think I will. It's a nice root. So I think we got like a 1 footer here. This is supposed to be 2 to 3 feet. I guess that's 2 feet if you count the roots, but I don't know. Yeah, look at that. That is definitely not 2 feet. All right. Yeah, I don't think any of these are 2 to 3 feet. right, so I guess it is what it is. Not real happy with these. Got a couple good ones. I would expect them all to be about like this. This is maybe 2.5 feet of tree and about, I don't know, roughly the same in roots. But I'm going to add some water to these and get these in the ground. Okay, I added enough water to get these, all of the roots under. Just got to make sure that that is so. Some of these I got to kind of lay down to get the roots soaking. There we go. I think I have all the roots under. Some of these real little twigs are just so tiny. Oh well. We got a discount. You get a discount price when you buy 25. I guess if you only bought 3, they would probably give you 3 more like this. I mean, this one is way different than all the rest. This one and this one are pretty nice. I mean, for this size. This is supposed to be 2 to 3 feet, but I don't think so. All right, so these 3 and possibly one of these other ones are going to go along the road here. These are going to block the neighbor. But first, I need to get my fertilizer mixed. So I have MAP, which is monoammonium phosphate. It's 1152. So it's low on nitrogen and no potash. This is solid potash. So when I mix this up, it's going to be low nitrogen and high in phosphorus and potash. And that's because I don't want it to put on a bunch of leaves. I want it to put on a bunch of roots the first year. And because I'm looking for my little shovel. Oh, come on, there it is. Little shovel, my scoop. This stuff does not transfer through the soil. It bonds with the soil. So if you apply this at the surface, it's not going to go much of anywhere. It'll get to the like the uppermost roots, and whatever dissolves will get down a bit. So if you get this stuff mixed in with the soil from the hole and some below the tree, it'll have this for, you know, as long as it lasts, which is pretty long, enough to give the tree a good start. So this is being mostly phosphorus and potash. It'll help the roots grow and the overall health of the tree. Nitrogen is mostly for the green parts. And like I said, the 11% of nitrogen in the MAP will give it that. So I'm just going to do 1 and 1 until I got this fairly full, and then I'm going to get out of here and start planting some trees. All right, I'm picking up Natalie, who's going to help at least with the first few. How's it going in here?
Good. I've been soaping and oiling all the saddles. Here's my English saddle.
Oh, doing
yeah.
Equipment maintenance.
I just did this one.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that looks nice.
And then I organized everything. Definitely wasn't organized before. Now it is.
All right, well, I am absolutely going to need your help on at least the first ones. You can help on the rest too if you want, or you can get back to this after that. So let's go get this first one in, or first row, I should say. All right, Natalie and I got 5 holes dug along this road right here. It is so windy that I can't film out there. It's just going to be a noisy mess, and I didn't want to do a time lapse. We'll get some more footage of that stuff in the woods where we're planting. All right, so I'm going to grab the 5. There is 4. We got 5 along that road. Now pick out the biggest and best. What do you think it is? Is it this one?
Or this one?
Or that one? Which one has a thicker trunk? The one with the thicker trunk. This
one.
All right, that is our 5.
Come on. Oh, that one's got big roots.
Yeah, they have bigger roots and they have tops on.
This one is better.
Is it? All right.
Yeah, come on. Get out of there.
Oh, yeah, I might have to dig the hole deeper for that one.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that is a big, that's bigger than any of these.
I'm just good at picking things.
All right.
And then, look how small this one is. He's a baby.
All right, move them, push them aside a little bit so I can get these back in. These big rooted thingamabobs. Okay, now where is the tiniest one? There it is.
Oh.
Isn't that precious? But look how long the root is. It's I don't know if that's even, maybe that's 2 feet. I guess they count the roots. All right, so that root, I don't know. I guess you got to look at all of these to see how long that root is.
See, the root's really long. Hang see.
Yeah, those are side roots, though. And those will just go in the hole. I'm worried about the hard center one, and that is less than a foot. And my shovel is about 10 inches, and I've been going a couple below it. So I'll have to go roughly the same depth for all of them, I think. They're ready to bud out, though, so these really got to get in the ground.
We'll be happy.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go along in the woods back here and get, I think, 4 more holes there, and then we'll do lunch. Okay, we're along the road. We got the flag set out. We're digging hole number 3, and Natalie spotted this little guy. He was talking to us just a second ago, doing chirps.
I've never heard a toad do that before.
Yeah, so that's where you get that chirping noise from the toads. Oh, yeah, there he did it. Can you do it again, dude? All right, he wants to get the heck out of here. We're still in kind of a windy area, so I'm not going to be recording much here. We're trying to get this done before lunch. We got the 2 there, we got 1 here, and we got 1 at the end of our lot line, and then 2 more at the head of the ravine to get done before lunch. And what time is it? At 1:30, we need to get the trees out of the soaking water, then have lunch. So we're in kind of a hurry. I'll get back with you in a little bit. Okay, Natalie and I planted 18 trees all over the place, and I planted the 19th tree right there. So I have 3 to go in this north woods, and then 3 along that line where we were putting in that fence a couple days ago. There's a video on that as well. So I started my hole, and I can probably show the planting of these because we're kind of out of the wind right now. It is incredibly windy up top, so we couldn't get a whole lot of video up there. So let me get this hole dug and get a tree in it. On the first set of trees, we dug 11 holes and then came back after lunch and popped the trees in. on all of these were digging the holes and just putting them in right away. Oh, is that broke? Nope. Just bent. This is the entire tree right here. You can see the root is longer than the tree itself. That's the tree. But that's okay. I got to keep these moist. All right, let me get at my stuff here. I need my peat and my fertilizer and my little spade. There it is. Okay, see how my tree fits? It fits about perfect. This is by far the most clayey soil out of all the holes. This whole field is like that. Thick, heavy clay. Planted a bunch in the woods. Biggest problem with those was the roots. This used to be woods though, not very long ago. Landscape fabric. Fertilizer. Alright, and then bury it up to this top root right here. Just barely get that under the ground. I have a whole video on planting bare root trees. Now I'm going to fill it about halfway up, firm it a bit, and then add water, and then fill it up and add some more water. Okay. All right. That's gonna do it. Now for two of the hardest ones, I gotta lug all this stuff and a couple trees into the woods here. Hello, puppy. Hi, honey. Okay, that'll do it. I got one here, one you could see right through the windshield, and one right over there. So that's 3 down here, 1 up at the corner, and I have 3 left to do. I believe it's coming up on 9 hours now since we started, and we had a half-hour lunch break in there, but man, I'm getting beat. So I'm going to drive to that south field where we were putting up the fence and get these last 3 in. Okay, there's the last one, just got finished. Now I'm going to drive by all the other ones and show you what we got done. Alright, that was a huge job, but luckily it's over now. Now I just gotta tend to this mess. Got a lot of stuff in here. All this stuff has to go in starting tomorrow. These little blue stem are tillering already. Got little shoots coming off the side, so it's time for them to go in. This stuff isn't ready yet, but all Natalie's stuff has to go in. I have to till the garden. Just a ton of stuff to do here. Hi, kitty. All right, 25 trees down, and I don't know, I think it was like 400 or something plants to go in the ground, but they go fairly quick. I'll get a flat a day. I'll just put, like tomorrow, I'll probably put these in and then go spray glyphosate around all the trees that I just planted. So if you want to see all that stuff, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you give the video a thumbs up and or share it, it helps the channel greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.